Grand Rising, Grand Rising. So I wanted to talk about the red flags in first dating. So a red flag for me would be if we are just texting and we don't do nothing but just text all day. That's a red flag because why are we are grown? Like, why are we not doing more than just texting? Where's the video calls? Where's the phone calls? Where's the meeting up? Where's the linking up? If none of that happens, that is a red flag and he is not that interested or he's hiding something. I've had experiences where I would text somebody, I would be texting and I'd just be wondering, like, why are we still texting? And later on, it would be revealed to me that this person was either living with their baby moms or living with or in a relationship already. That's a red flag. If he doesn't offer to take you out on a date when y'all are just getting to know each other and it's been, let's say, a month or two and y'all still haven't gone out on a date, he does not take you that serious. He's technically really not that interested. Another red flag would be if you are out on a date and the person starts to look very suspicious when it came to paying the bill, but he'll basically say, "Oh, can you take it this time? I got you next time." That's a red flag, because not only did he just play you, he just played in your face, but now he's going to figure out many other ways to get you to pay because it was so simple for you to pay at that moment. Another red flag would be if if you send him a request on social media to be friends because, you are probably, let's say, now dating, and he decides not to accept your request. Then you ask the person, okay, why you didn't accept my request? Yeah, so that would be a red flag. Because I've had situations where I would find out that the person has other people he's entertaining, which to me, at the end of the day, we're just dating, so you're allowed to do that, but keep it 100 with me. Don't make it seem like I am the only one you're speaking to, because that's not the case. I like to tell people, even if I'm dating them, that they're not the only person that I'm talking to. So it's good to keep it 100. But that, I consider, is a red flag. I mean, you could take it how you can take it. It may have happened to you. You may be going through the same situation, or you may be not. I would say another red flag, but for women, a red flag that you will see in a woman is if she orders the most expensive meal in the menu. Just know that she is challenging your pockets. She is trying to see how much you would spend, how much you're willing to spend, to see if you're a cheapskate. I will say I did that. I did that in the past. I don't do that anymore because you just never know a person's situation. So you, at the end of the day, want to be a little bit considerate, because he may not want to tell you like he doesn't have enough. But some people will fake the funk and actually go broke trying to impress you. And, that's cool and all, impressing me. But if I like you, I'd rather you be good than you trying to impress me to do something that you can't. So I think to keep an honest communication with the person that you're dating would be better than to put yourself in a hole. Because at the end of the day, we are all adults. We all have bills to pay. Most of us have children, and we need to be we need to think about those things before we end up picking the biggest steak in the meal, and then we don't even eat it because, like, come on, really, a big steak, and you don't eat the whole steak? That's not fair. You better eat that. You better eat that. But I would consider that a red flag. Another red flag, I would say, if you're, well, this is with dating, so it'll basically be like the beginning. If he sends you pictures of his private parts and he doesn't even know you, just know he's not taking you that serious. He just wants to get you to a point where he can have sex with you. Sex. TikTok, I said sex. SEGGS. Yeah, so I would consider that a red flag. Another red flag I would consider, it's if you're talking to someone and you're basically asking them questions about themselves, and yeah, they're open to telling you and stuff like that, but then they don't ask you anything. They don't ask you no questions about yourself. And through experience, I realized that they just don't care. They just don't care. And, you know, sometimes we sit there and we just be like, you know, why you don't ask me no questions? You know, I think that's like a waste of time. Why would you waste your time asking someone why they don't ask you questions? If you don't ask questions or she don't ask questions, they just don't care. They don't want to get that deep. They don't want to get that deep. They don't want to get to know you that much. And at the end of the day, that is okay. But in this society, they really have to make it normal to just be honest and take it for what it is. Because a lot of us get lied to, and we lie to others and lead them on because, oh, we don't want to hurt their feelings or that. Take a chance. You never know what would happen. The person might actually be like, you know, maybe we just have fun, you know, instead of playing around. So yeah, so if they're not asking you questions, or after you don't ask them questions, that's a red flag. Another thing is if you're expressing something to someone, from him or her, if you're expressing something to someone of something that is important to you, and they immediately go into another topic, that is a red flag, because you're just basically saying you don't care what is going on in your life. And that's a bummer, you know, because you're opening up to someone because, you know, you think that this person is trying to like take you serious and get to know you and stuff like that, but they act like you didn't even ask that question. Hold on. Now you're sitting there like, damn, she didn't see that question I just asked? Or she didn't just see that the fact that I just said something that was important to me. And I think nowadays when it comes to dating, like, we need to be more considerate of the other person and stop being so selfish and egotistical and only thinking about ourselves. The dating pool has gotten so stressful that a lot of us don't even want to date anymore. And it's like, what is the point sometimes? Sometimes what is the point of dating? Because people are not putting in efforts no more. They're not putting in effort. I would say another red flag would be if you basically have never been out in public with the person. If you and the person have never been in public together, and y'all always in like the house or the crib, and y'all never go nowhere, that is a red flag. Another red flag is if you're dating someone and you haven't even got introduced to the family. I would say like six months to a year. It's the best time to introduce someone to your family members or whoever. But if that doesn't happen, then, you know, you got a choice. You could either just keep dealing with it or walk away. But yeah, those are my red flags for today. I have some work to do. I am actually working on some Dominican dominoes. So, peace.